There's a lot of people that's just behind computers starting streetwear brands that haven't done their due diligence. What is the heart of the culture? Where did it come from? Who are our originators?
Virgil said you should be working on 7 projects at once. We probably had like 9 going.
The fact of the matter is, it took Virgil a long time to get to the heights we saw him reach. It's okay to be inspired by people. It's okay to be inspired by Virgil. One thing we must not forget is that our journey is our journey, no matter how long it takes. 1% better every day. That's it. That's all. Don't rush your process. If you're feeling like a failure, just keep going. This episode, like if I get on this podcast being anything other than myself, if I go out here in the world being anything other than myself, how I'm going to reach the kid that need a voice? You know, I think the number one struggle our youth will find themselves in when trying to start a streetwear brand is a lot of people want to act like there's something new under the sun that they're doing that's just so much more significant than the guy down the street, when really everything is just repurposed, recycled, recreated within a new perspective or way of thinking. When we look at streetwear culture, the essence of it being anything is possible. The perfect campaign for your clothing brand. I'm gonna take y'all through a few tips on how to elevate your clothing brand through a conceptual campaign. Tip 1, define your campaign's objectives. Are you aiming to launch a new collection, promote a specific product, or rebrand your label as a whole? Tip number 2, develop a compelling concept. Brainstorm ideas that align with the essence of your brand's ethos. How is it gonna resonate through visual storytelling? Number 3, create a storyboard. This visual representation will help you organize all the elements of your campaign, including location, models, props, shots, all of that good stuff. Tip number 4 on phoneme, this is my favorite one. Set design. How will the set design complement and elevate your collection? What props will you use? Furniture, decor, will it require construction? This will enhance the visual elements of the campaign. Don't overpower the clothes though. We want the focus to be on the clothes. Last but not least, tip 5, make sure you style the clothes. We want all the pieces looking fine. Make sure to style them in a way that complements the concept of your campaign. And understanding how cultures coexist even within streetwear. Streetwear, it transcends culture. Are you doing a brand because it's trendy on TikTok? Like, you want to have a streetwear brand, you know, who paved the way for us to be able to even start a brand and people to even say streetwear, being cool, looking cool. That's just surface level. Right. Our life is a never-ending journey of loving ourselves, finding peace within ourselves, and just working at a sound mind every day. 3 simple tips for a successful clothing brand. Number 1, street support. It's always best to have support from the streets. And what I mean by this is real life, everyday people. Slow, steady burn. Don't be in a rush. Influencer marketing, celebrity endorsements, rappers wearing your clothes. That's cool and all, but that's the fastest way to burn out a brand. I mean, if Yachty or Rocky decided one day they wanted to name drop a brand in a song and say, we don't rock with that brand no more, it's trash, y'all know what follows after that. So don't focus on being a trend. Focus on people from your everyday life, in your community, in your city. You want to be a trend or you want to be Ralph Lauren? Tip 2, delivery confirmation follow-up. Once you get the delivery confirmation in your ShipStation or Shopify from a first-time buyer, follow up with that customer. I mean, like, actually reach out via phone or text message. Easy. Ask how their experience was, thank them, and hit them with a promo code for their next order. They'll appreciate this, I promise you. This is building brand equity. You want to keep your customers around. Customer retention is key. You want people to stick to your brand for the next 5-10 years. At least tip 3, just give away stuff for free. When you're ordering inventory, make sure you compensate for some to give away. You're going to want extras to serve as gifts for your friends, contacts, and colleagues. Good PR, maintaining relationships, and showing gratitude is essential. You're not going to get what you're not willing to give. So it just comes down to just being your authentic self and loving you, you know, because if you don't love you, how you going to get this right? The world teaches us to only navigate life with our mind, and we wonder why so many of us are unhappy and unfulfilled. The question I pose is, where did this come from? Is it the public school system that teaches us this? Growing up on the south side of Chicago, Roseland, Wild Hornets area, I know firsthand that the school systems don't teach us to navigate life with our mind and heart intertwined as one. It forces the creative and our natural born God-given abilities into a box. To move throughout life in a manufactured cookie-cutter way. Yeah, this is the construct of the world that we live in, I guess. Forcing us and reminding us every day to forget about our creativity and just focus on logical things moving throughout life with no feelings. Saying things like, never listen to the heart is corrupt, or fuck your feelings. Nah, fuck all that. This is why us artists and creators are the true superheroes, and I think we're gonna continue to see the world shift back into a creative, heart-centered, and logical thinking way. We need to both intertwined as one. We can't just forget about one and move with the other. We need both of them. It's dope to see artists get the respect that they deserve these days. It's a new regime, and I think we're gonna continue to see this change. All of that old way of thinking, forcing the creative into a box trash, is over with. My style is love, you know.
Because if you're not having gratitude for yourself and if you're not grateful, you're not going to feel good enough to get up and even put something fly on.
Like marketing tools your clothing brand needs. Number one, the first essential that your clothing brand will need is an email and text message marketing application. I can't emphasize this one enough. Don't let happen to you what happened to me. Don't just depend on Instagram, social media, applications that you can never 100% own yourself. Bro, I lost accounts at tens of thousands of followers. Don't let that happen to you too. Get you an email marketing service like MailChimp or a text message marketing service like SlickText. Start collecting those emails and phone numbers that you're 100% on. Number two, man, get you a CRM, a customer relations management system. Cool thing about this one is your e-commerce platform like Shopify and Squarespace has this built in. But if you want to take it a step further in housing your customer data, check out HubSpot. HubSpot's an all-in-one platform that makes it seamless for you to coordinate all your marketing, sales, services, web content, and internal operations. Get you a CRM to house all that data. Last but not least, number three, lost lead, abandoned cart recovery. Don't lose the opportunity for someone to experience your brand by leaving them in purgatory. You know, all those abandoned carts that people leave behind last minute. Set up your abandoned cart recovery in Shopify with a personalized email that includes a promo code to convert that cold lead to a buying customer. Cool thing is there's even third-party apps in Shopify that allow you to take your abandoned cart recovery a step further. Fully customized, extra options, all of that.
Like style, I would say, is like working out. Style is like going to the gym. And when you get up in the morning and you decide I'm going to do something different today with my fit, and you experiment and you put something on outside of your comfort zone, it's like mental growth. You know, if you putting on something outside of your comfort zone, it's the same way to hitting a new PR at the gym. It's the same way as hitting a new PR at the gym when you put on something outside of your comfort zone. So that's how I look at style. When
I'm just doing my job to keep Virgil's legacy alive because he walked so we can run. But remember that your own journey is just as special. Don't stop, because what if Virgil stopped?